in my headphones from both my mic and yours.
Yeah.
And there's an offset from mine to yours. So it's just this thunder that rolls literally from you to me.
Yeah.
Like
we always seem to be
picture
live
of a
streaming
mirror
during a thunderstorm.
Well, it's summer, so
You know, that's the way it bees, I guess.
it'd be like that.
But we're live streaming.
We are?
Yeah, we are.
Except
For the
for
749th time.
oh my 70?
Or is it 48? 748.
It's 248.
Oh, I was
248.
I tried to put an extra 500 shows in there, didn't I?
That's
crazy.
I was thinking 5
years.
years.
I
was thinking 5 years, and I somehow dropped the 5 in there.
Gotcha.
Anyway, we're going to get this show on the road. This week on the Media Virus Podcast, a Texas man in nothing but a diaper approached an 11-year-old and asked for a change, finally giving Huggies the adult spokesperson nobody wanted. Florida has released robot rabbits to lure invasive pythons, because nothing says science like turning stuffed animals into government spies. Neon green dildos have been raining down mid-game courtesy of crypto bros with way too much time and not enough girlfriends. Players are calling for safety, security, and maybe a bigger equipment bag.
Shut up and sit down.
It's the Media Virus Podcast. Now here's your infection team.
Well, hot damn, do we have so few people this week? I'm your host, Matty Rockdef, and Matty's of all Rockdefs, and proof positive that anybody can have a podcast. You know, welcome to the Media Virus Podcast. We like to grab ball and chat. I was
Please don't.
okay. But let's be real. This audio circus wouldn't exist without the behind-the-scenes maestros, our executive producer, the esteemed Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, PhD. How you doing, Mike?
Oh, pretty good. Yeah.
It's ready. It's show night. I'm always fantastic on show night. And
I've been thinking, like, with this PhD thing, like way back in the beginning when Connie got her doctor, we called her Doc.
Right.
I don't necessarily want to be Doc.
Right. Because you've already Reverend Professor.
Right. So
Dr. Reverend Professor seems
extreme.
Too much.
You got jobs.
You could be Dr. Reverend, drop the professor, just be Dr. Reverend Mike Litoris.
It would be Reverend Doctor. Reverend would come before the secular title.
Oh, because Jesus and them.
Okay. I don't give a shit. Whatever you want to do, man.
It makes a difference. It really does.
Okay.
And I'm here too.
Yes, my incredibly beautiful, unbelievably hot wife and segment producer, Ricky Rockdef. So, if you don't like the show, it's probably their fault. It's not mine. Well, we're broadcasting live from our delightfully demented corner of the web where news gets a spin cycle, humor walks a tightrope, and your hosts are, well, shall we say, uniquely unqualified. Consider this your safe space for the unsayable, the unhinged, and the potentially contagious. Whether you're seeking anarchy, a chuckle in the face of doom, or you simply hit rock bottom, welcome to the Media Virus Podcast. Let's grab some popcorn. Let's point. Let's laugh, because this world is burning around us.
Okay.
So in the latest chapter of America Has Lost the Plot, several WNBA games have been interrupted by what is being described as unidentified flying objects, except everyone knows exactly what they are.
It's a dick.
Yes, folks. Neon green sex toys have been sailing onto the hardwood mid-play like some kind of X-rated Mardi Gras parade nobody asked for. Apparently, this is the work of cryptocurrency group trying to promote their meme coin. Because nothing says trust my financial product quite like hurling glowing rubber schlongs at professional athletes.
This is why I choose a bear.
Now, these games have been delayed, players distracted, fans disgusted, and at least one dad has had to explain to his kid why a big floppy green lightsaber just bounced off the free throw line.
The league isn't laughing. WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert called the trend totally unacceptable and warned offenders they could go from the internet famous to registered sex offender in record time.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be honest, security's having a hard time keeping up. You can't just frisk for dildos at the door without ending up on somebody's HR complaint list. And with the way they're flying in, it's only a matter of time before a ref calls a technical for illegal use of hands and possibly batteries.
Now, the worst part is this isn't just a prank. It feeds into a long-standing gross sexualization of women athletes. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. It feeds into a long-standing sexualization of gross women athletes. These women work their entire lives to get to the big leagues. Well, maybe not the big leagues, but it's as big as they can go. So, yeah, these women work their entire lives to get to the biggest league they can. And some clown thinks, you know what this needs? Projectile penises. It's real classy, Chad. So to the crypto crew, congratulations. You made headlines. But worse than that, you're keeping the WNBA in the news cycle. I mean, it's the job of the players in those god-awful bloopers to do that.
This is the dumbest thing you've ever said. Fuck all the way off.
Oh, wow.
What?
You lost her at gross women.
No, you lost me at
You lost me at hello.
the whole fucking thing. Like you guys were so fucking like butthurt about why I would choose a fucking bear, and this is why, because guys think this is funny. Would they do this to the NBA? No, they wouldn't. But they're gonna do it to the WNBA. For what?
Well, why don't you sneak into a Sixers game and throw a pocket pussy onto the court?
Oh, actually, I'm not a fucking asshole, so I would never do that. Men are so fucking disrespectful. So disrespectful. Fuck these crypto bros. I hope they go fucking bankrupt. I wish them nothing but a life filled with inconvenience.
Can you imagine the beating, though? All right, guys, how are we going to promote our new meme coin?
Definitely throw dick.
I got an idea. What?
We need to partner with WNBA. That'll never happen.
The
So here's
brads
what
and
we
the
do.
chads.
Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to sneak dildos. Wait, you got to listen. Hear me out. We'll sneak them. They don't have to go up our asses, Bob. They don't have to. I mean, sure they can, but they don't have to. Okay. All right. So we're gonna sneak them in, and then we're gonna throw them mid-court. Throw them right out into the basketball game.
Bob wants to know if he can take two.
I hope that they do press charges on these motherfuckers.
Well, they caught somebody, didn't they?
I hope they press charges. I hope they are registered sex offenders. I hope they throw the book at these MFers.
Oh. We have some strong insight from Ricky Rockdef
I
about this.
appreciate that you are trying to do a comedy, but I need you to be equally outraged.
I thought I displayed plenty of outrage. It's goofy. It's goofy shit. And these guys are assholes, and they're trying to promote their fucking meme coin, and they're gonna go bankrupt. Nobody's gonna buy meme coin because somebody threw a dildo onto a fucking basketball
keep
court.
saying meme coin so the internet tells them that people are talking about them.
Well, I'm not saying which. The meme coin is a generalization.
Oh, that's not the name of the company?
No.
No. That's a
No, you ever heard of Dogecoin?
No.
Elon Musk had. You remember Doge?
No.
Do you remember the dog Doge?
No.
Very happy, like cheeseburger, that type of shit. Where that contented dog.
It's that Asian dog.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's it's a meme. There's many meme coins out there. Dogecoin was one of them.
Okay.
But there was a Doge. There was anyway.
Oh, the Trump coin that they just did earlier this year.
Oh.
That's a meme coin. You know,
Yeah, the Trump coin is a meme coin. It's not a real.
It's not going to stick around. It's not going to stay. There's no intent to have longevity with it. It's just to pump and dump. Screw the people who don't.
Right. Everybody who is dumb enough to invest in a meme coin is saying, "Here, please take my money, Mr. Asshole."
Oh.
You know what I mean? Basically.
Yeah.
But moving on, we have more things to talk about.
Yeah.
We do.
Go
We've
ahead.
got robot rabbits in the Everglades. Wildlife warriors are surveillance bunnies. First up, Florida just unleashed 40 solar-powered robot rabbits to lure in invasive Burmese pythons by mimicking marsh rabbit heat, scent, and movement. Tech geniuses have turned plush toys into animatronic bunnies out to protect the Everglades. The Internet of Things World Today South Florida Water Management District. Let me try that again. Internet of Things World Today South Florida Water Management District. But
oh no, that's just the website. That's the website.
Oh, that's
just the URL.
That's something that showed up.
That into the next.
Sorry, that's something that showed up in my copy. Because,
I'm sorry, because it's.
Well,
yeah.
No, when I dump it into the prompter, sometimes it shows things that are not readable in the other script, I guess.
Here's the.
But pause a moment. What's stopping these cuddly decoys from becoming our next big brother? Thank goodness these bunnies run on sun. I mean, we've all seen what happened in 2020 when they had to swap the batteries out of all the birds.
Right? I mean, it's all in their houses for a year.
So, I mean,
they're so cute.
They are
maybe at a distance. I mean, it doesn't look particularly real.
Well, I think it's just mimics. Like they try to mimic.
Yeah.
What they think the
snakes
python.
Yeah, snakes don't have great eyesight. They're hoping it just zooms in on it and grabs a hold of it.
I had a Burmese python as a pet.
Ugh.
We had one that lived here for a while. I'm not a fan.
I hate a snake.
So do I.
Sneaks. Matt used to call it a sneak. Sneak.
My son-in-law brought her home. Her name was Monty.
Monty
Python.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I'm just not a fan. The agreement was if I ever found her outside of her confinement unattended, she was going to get cooked. And the only time I really got close was my wife was holding her one night. It was like a Friday or Saturday night. Kevin and I were drinking, and Tina had her in her sweatshirt pocket in front, and the snake dipped out and went into one of her belt loops and got to that point where there was too much snake on both sides of the belt loop, and she was starting to get upset. So my drunk ass had to take a razor blade and cut the belt loop off of the angry snake and my wife.
No thanks.
Out of this angry, writhing, angry animal and the snake.
What else?
What else we got, Mike?
Well, next, in Tyler, Texas, a real-life diaper drama unfolded. A 45-year-old man wearing nothing but a diaper and a pacifier approached an 11-year-old girl near her school, uttered goo goo gaga, and asked her to change his diaper. Yep, exactly what every kid wants. A creepy adult demanding a diaper change mid-bike ride.
No, right?
He's now in jail. Bond set at $600,000.
The link sitting there is just People Magazine. It's not the story. I can dig out the story, but it just seems he's a creepy old guy. There's a picture of him. He's not the kind of guy that you would want to change in public.
Especially if you're an 11-year-old girl.
Right. No,
Really?
I mean, if you were to ask an 11-year-old girl, would you want to change this guy's diaper? They'd probably say no.
They probably cry
Probably.
and like run away. I hope they have some sense. God.
In related news, Dean Cain has reportedly taken a role in the Trump administration as an ICE agent. Yep. From Superman to deportations. Not saying anything but the change in uniform. Interesting casting, huh?
You sent this story over,
And
and somebody said finally they found somebody who doesn't have to wear a mask because nobody recognizes him.
literally by yes. He looks so weird.
I
He's
mean,
just got a dad bod on him. He's just like a fat guy working out.
are you surprised though?
I mean,
No.
he did get like fucking canceled for
Well,
being a fucking Trumper.
I mean, the fact is that
California
he's always been a conservative,
Yeah, I mean,
like deeply conservative.
He lives in the wrong state.
he moved. He lives in Arizona now.
Of course he does.
I was just listening to a Adam Carolla interview with Dean Cain, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Get somebody looking for some news.
But
Adam Carolla.
But we have a little bit of a segment idea. We like to come up with ideas for Ricky to do something.
Okay.
I always have a backup plan just in case I'm bored.
Yes.
And today I just announced that I had a backup plan. That's all.
No, what you usually say is if I get too bored, I go looking for shit. But recently I've been coming in with a plan in case I get bored.
Yeah.
So
So listeners, when I just take over and start talking, I'm bored as fuck.
All right. And
so one of my favorite internets to do is reading the comments on Instagram, because the comments on Instagram are always hilarious and unhinged. So this video, which is a growing type style of video, it's an easy way to go viral because people love to talk and you make money from it because the engagements is everything. And so this video is pretend the comment section is your mother-in-law's search history. And the lady's just, putting on a bathing suit. Like, she's not doing anything really. You know what I mean? Like, the whole video was just the words.
She's putting on a cover up.
So let me just click and read. Oh, sorry. So this has 2,300 comments, 3,200 likes, a bunch of sends and reposts. Like, good for her. This girl is making money from this post.
Matt.
Yeah.
Take note of that bathing suit, that shirt, and that hat. I think we need to make a video.
It could be anything. So
I think the video of Matt and I putting that cover up on and blowing a kiss is going to be
yeah.
good.
All right, so I'm going to stop this because it's irritating me.
Yeah.
And you've got your own.
Yeah. So she pinned her own comment. Can I just say, ladies, this community is so affirming. It makes me so sad that we're all dealing with these ass hats, but I don't feel alone. Thanks for that. And so, this is just an area where people are going to talk about their mother-in-laws. And so again, for the listener, because we said it a second ago, pretend the comment section is your mother-in-law's search history. How to reconnect my son's umbilical cord after 30 years. Alexa, how do I destroy my son's marriage while looking like the victim? There's a lot of those. What is a boundary and why does my daughter-in-law keep referring to it? Can you inherit grandkids if parents are still alive? Is it possible my grandchildren didn't get any of the mother's DNA?
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Your messages are just playing over the show.
Oh, that's Pete sending. Cookie dough canister explodes in man's rectum during shoplifting incident in Kentucky. And then his how is this even possible? Don't forget to like and follow. He must not. So, and I thought that maybe he was like telling me that he's trying to get in, he can't get.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh, Pete message. Let me see what Pete's message is.
Anyways, how can I insult my daughter-in-law but still make it sound like a compliment or play it off as a misunderstanding? We know all about that.
Right.
Did my daughter-in-law's C-section really hurt that bad? Rude. So rude. How to make failures as a parent, my failures as a parent, everybody else's fault.
Right.
Moms be like, religious quotes directed at women who are not good enough to be my son's wife. Why are people mad at me if I've never done anything wrong? And so we just very relatable mother-in-laws. I mean, I'm lucky because my mother-in-law, like, it's probably because she's older, so she doesn't like meddle a lot. Right. And I'm pretty sure she like likes me a lot.
All right, I found one to go into live.
Birth, you're a person of color in America. You're a queer person in a Mormon community. Are there any other struggles you faced in life?
I think you really nailed it.
You were abandoned at birth. You're a person of color in America. You're a queer person in a Mormon community. Are there any other struggles you faced in life?
Oh my God.
No, I think you really nailed it.
You're
All right, so for the listeners who don't see the video, the person that she's like, they go to the person that she's talking to, and she has no arms or legs, and it's not even mentioned. They mention all that shit.
She's like, nope, think you got it all.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there was another struggle.
Which limb, though?
The gender transition must have cost an arm and a leg. Oh my God. But then there's a one good comment. Y'all laughing. This person is married and successful.
Who?
You already passed it.
Oh. All right. Yeah.
Anyways, go to the other one.
All right. I'm sorry.
This one is more the vibe of you guys in this show.
All right. So this is the question is blue collar guys. What is a good saying you've learned? And I read some of these, and it took me back to when I used to work in a cabinet shop with a Polish guy named Stefan. And he was the one who like knew he had all the knowledge and stuff, but he was a drunk. So I was the foreman, and I knew very little. But I was the one that tried to keep things like on time and I was all the responsibility. He just did the work. Right.
That sounds crazy. You were the responsibility.
I
right? Know. Crazy.
Can you imagine a construction crew where Matt's the responsible guy?
What on earth?
Like, I'm the one that shows up sober every day.
Sobriety's cool.
And so he had taken one of the saw blades. He was working on something like real precise. He was working on like a molding, like around a cabinet.
And
it was very precise. And he had put a fine-toothed table saw blade in the chop saw.
Okay.
All right. And I was building countertops, and you build countertops with just MDF fiberboard.
Yep.
And he used to call it shit.
Yeah. Shit wood.
If he said get a piece of shit, you knew that
what on earth?
It was a piece of
That's
what he called it. He called it shit. Get me a piece of shit. And he would
on the back end, I'll tell a story. Go ahead.
Okay. So then I'm slamming together a top, and I'm putting the braces in, and I just go up to the chop saw, fucking cut it, and it cuts right through. And I'm like, holy shit, man, that cut like butter. And he turns around and goes, "Don't cut shit with butter." So don't cut shit with butter.
That's great.
And there was also a time when he was drinking, and he was trying to get into the car. He was trying to leave. This was 9 o'clock in the morning. He had been drinking all night at the shop.
Oh.
And he was trying to use the bandsaw. And I was trying to desperately stop him from using the bandsaw.
Yep.
And trying not to let Mike find out, the boss find out.
Right.
Right. And I'm like, dude, if you don't cut it out, just go fucking sit down. I'm going to call the fucking cops. Like if you know, right. And he goes, cops can blow spiders up my ass. So those are my 2 sayings that I've learned.
Those are special.
Don't cut shit with butter. And cops can go blow spiders up my ass.
So the ones in the video, hi Jackie McHijackerson. Working with you is like working on my own, just harder.
Just harder.
How long are you going to be new for? What are you, neither-handed? I've seen better hand-eye coordination on a snake. I call him C-section because he's afraid of labor. It's not fixed, but it's different. Here for the income, not the outcome.
My dad used to say this to me all the time. He's like, he's not afraid of work. He used to say he'll lay down and go to sleep right next to it.
Not bad for your last day. I've done more on accident than you've done on purpose all day. Let me know when you get tired of standing there, and we'll switch. I've forgotten more than you'll ever know.
I've used that one.
If you're going to hit like a girl, hit like a big girl.
My dad used to tell me this. He's like, you couldn't pour piss out of a boot if the directions were on the heel.
Don't just stand there. Put your hands in your pockets.
I like that.
My dad used to also say, boy, you put your brain in a bluebird at 5 backwards.
Is this your first day or your last day? If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. See you tomorrow. Dark, early, and a little sad. Okay. Cock and paint make a carpenter what he ain't.
That's right. I ain't a good carpenter, but I'm a good sculptor.
That guy there is named Blister because he always shows up after hard work is done.
That's funny. All right, we are running up against it.
Yeah, we are.
So perfectly timed.
Yeah.
I think we did a fantastic job with. I think Ricky did a fantastic job on this one.
Yeah,
Always does.
She always does.
Always.
She said in her podcast, which will be coming out soon. She goes, yeah, Matt goes and he talks about the news, but he goes and he finds all the weird stories. I don't know where he finds them, and then I try to change the subject. That was her pitch. That's her elevator pitch, and I loved it. I was like, that's exactly what A Block is,
and it's fun.
Yeah,
it is fun.
And I told Matt last night when we were writing, you've got to go listen to the first 30 seconds of the audio on Spotify, because I left in from the point where I said, and not a mirror too soon. and you're just such your natural laugh. It's infectious. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
No, I laughed when I laughed in real time with you.
I love a callback.
When I went to cut the audio and I found it again, I laughed then. And then the other day I was at work and it popped up as the next podcast and it was there and I laughed again out loud.
I just love the giggles.
You know what Ryan asked her over the weekend?
This MFer.
You know what he asked her?
No.
What's a mirror? I was wondering, like, bro, you tell me. And he was like, I don't know what that is. What is that? And I was like, you say mirror. And he was like, I don't remember ever saying mirror. And I was like, okay. I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
It's a collective memory that we all have that Ryan just completely denied.
What's a mirror? I remember we were walking out of Family Dollar.
Oh God!
And I was like, we're gonna go in just a mirror. And he was like, what's a mirror?
Literally become part of our vernacular. And he's like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Part of me hopes he's just fucking with you, and his long game is fierce.
His long game, I think, is fucking fierce.
This guy.
So.
All right, I'm leaving. Bye.
I love you, baby. All right, take it. Bring us out of this.
Yeah, because when she goes, we go like this.
That's right.
This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdef as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus Podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Matty Rockdef, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Litoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform.